this year has been a bit ruined for me because no one will fight. That's the biggest problem I had.
Do you mind mentioning how many fights are meant to
I
happen?
was meant to have like 8 fights maybe this year. I've had 2. I mean, this will be my 3rd. If he shows up. Jarrod, it's going to be an easy night. It's going to be quick. It's going to be nice. Just show up. I'll take care of the rest. Please. Please, just show up. The fight is ending by a knockout. Simple. It's not. Judges' wins don't really satisfy me. When you have one thing in your life, you're going to do whatever it takes to get there. And if Jarrod, I hope he's hungry enough for that. I hope you have that same mentality. I hope that you're doing this not for you. You're doing this for your family. You're doing this for your future life. You're doing this for a living. Because if you are, please come in and put on a good show. You know what I mean? Don't fall early. Don't fall early. That's all I say to him. Just stay up a bit. Stay up a bit. You're going to fall, but just get back up. Come on, let's put on the show. I'll carry him up. I'll bring him back up. I'll say, come on, Jarrod. Keep it going.
Oh, God. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Mumble Mouth MMA podcast. You are stuck with us again. I am Jaden. To my left, we have Brighton.
Nope.
On the decks, we have Luke.
Still no bike.
And we are blessed today to be joined by Ryan the Sniper Breich. What
Thank
is
you,
up,
brother.
Ryan? How are you, brother?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Can't wait.
Dude, it's this weekend.
This
It's
week.
this
1
weekend.
week. Exactly. Sunday, yeah. 1 week.
1 week.
Cannot
So
wait.
we just want to learn all about you, bro. We want you
Let's
to
do it.
tell us your story and chat all the shit, which we have
100%.
been for how long?
An hour, bro. We did a mini podcast before this started.
So, what age did you get into martial arts?
The weird thing is this one, it's actually so confusing for me because I started at maybe like 5, 6 in judo, and then I did it until I was 10, and then I stopped. I took a break. Things happened in my life. I took a break. I came back at 14, 15, and then I really started then.
Was that back to judo, or did you go straight
back
to
into MMA.
MMA?
Jutsu, really. I
Wow.
started back in jutsu, got the jutsu back, and then I really went into striking and jutsu at the exact same time.
Wow. So did you try any other sports growing up?
No.
No.
I was always a fighter. I always got
always a
bored.
fighter.
I used to do soccer maybe when I was like 9 and then 10, and then I was getting too much punch-ons, and it's like I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I was
So-
always like, what's a soccer ball going to do if I go into a street fight?
So again, just at the Italian soccer shit.
Yeah.
This is a common theme of today. Soccer is shit.
Back to back
I don't
interviews
like soccer.
where soccer has been shat on.
Yeah, soccer.
Right.
Just
It's
I get
a-
bored. I like it, respect, like, you know, they make good money.
Yep.
I
But
just get bored. You know what I mean?
love it. Now, what made you fall in love with martial arts? Was it something prior to starting, or did something?
My whole life it was the real truth is my whole life my whole family was involved, so it was always like a cultural thing. You know what I mean? Like you're a Breich, you fight. You know what I mean? That's our motto. But and then I took pride in the work of the martial art game. You know what I mean? I saw it's the biggest way to earn your real respect. You know what I mean? You could be the best footy player, the best basketball player, the best soccer player. You're respected, but when you're a fighter, it's different type of respect you get, and that's what I took pride in, that respect and that honor in that game. You know what I mean? It's martial arts all about honor and all that, and I took that respect, and then I saw what you could do out of it. You know what I mean? I get to talk shit, I get to knock people out, and I make a lot of money in the future. How am I not gonna do that? You know what I mean? And then I saw all the, obviously you got Conor McGregor and you got all these guys talking and bringing animosity, and I love that. In high school, I'd always stir plots, and you know what I mean? I'll bring crowds together, and I was like the kingpin for punch-ons. You know what I mean? I was always like starting things up everywhere I went. You took me to a party, and it's getting crowd. Like anywhere I went, I love that animosity, and then fighting had it, and I just love it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Do you see yourself becoming a promoter after the fight game? If
Yeah,
you
bro.
love it so much?
Yeah, 100%, bro. I'm never leading the game. You know, I'll do it, and then I love to sell it. You know what I mean? I love, bro. Fighting is not just fighting. It's like WWE. People don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like people like Jarrod are boring. They just fight. They do a boring fight. I didn't even think he's had finish in his life. And then they don't do anything. They don't talk. Now Jarrod's learning to talk. You know what I mean? He's trying to be a mini me. Fair enough. But they don't. They don't talk. You know what I mean? And it's like WWE. You got to sell the fight, and then you got to do the fight. It's a show business. And then people complain about. I see all these UFC fighters. Someone's complaining about the pay, but you don't even know them. You know what I mean? The ones that talk and build a bit of a name for yourself. It's a big show business. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think after the fight, I will be doing something like that. You know what I mean? But right now, I don't think about that.
Yeah.
I got next week to sort out, and then we can talk about a show maybe one day.
Because even Mighty Mouse says that what makes him still want to love watching the UFC stories. So it's like
100%.
Mighty Mouse isn't a shit talker.
100%.
He's my goat.
100%.
He's my
He's
goat.
good. He's good.
But yeah,
But he was back in the day. The only reason why I don't think he did what he did is because he just didn't care with the talking and that.
Yeah.
Look at him now, how popular he is because he's doing the podcast. He does YouTube channels. That made him what he is now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's probably more popular now than what he was back then.
I feel like now moves him up the goat list
100
because people
of his
realize
own.
who he is.
You know what I mean? You can do the best thing in the world. It's like, why is all those gym warriors not special.
Yeah.
Because they kept it there. You know what I mean? You got to build your name. You got to build it big. And that's what I'm doing now. If you think about it, I'm still an amateur.
Yep.
And I'm getting more well-known than a lot of these pros.
100%.
See how it's like the thing like that? Imagine when I'm that. Like I was saying to you before, I don't want to go in the UFC and be recognized from the UFC.
Yep.
Their goal is people can hear this now and they'll be like, this guy's talking too much and he's doing, you know what I mean? I'm a goose and all this.
Yep.
But when the time comes, they're going to be like, he did what he said he's going to do and he went and done it. And that's my goal. My goal is for, by the time I'm ready, by the time that UFC is coming close, I'm Australia famous. And everyone's saying, sign this kid, sign this kid. Like everywhere they go, Ryan
Force the
Breich is there,
UFC's
so
hand.
Yep.
They have no
They
choice
have
but
to
to
accept
sign
it.
you.
You know what I mean?
You talk about this love for the game. Has there ever been a time that you've fallen out of love with the game?
No, never.
Nah.
Never one bit. Never have I ever fallen out of this love of this game. Hopefully it never happens, but you can't. I feel like you just got to stay consistent, say that. Honestly, I said this before, win, lose, draw. If I lose my next 10 fights, which won't happen, but if I ever did lose my next 20 fights, the goal's the goal. Nothing's changing, and it's going to happen.
Before you mentioned you stepped away for a little bit.
Yeah.
That wasn't because...
No. That was just because I was a kid and then family problems and stuff. I didn't even understand it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I grew up, I'm like, I was probably 11, 12, and I was like, I'm still going to become US champion. And I wasn't even training.
Yeah.
I just never went away.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So, how would you describe your fight style, and does it vary with kickboxing, which is what you have coming up this weekend, and MMA?
So the big thing about that was, it was actually my father's plan. He saw how many times you guys see a striker versus a grappler, versus a grappler, a wrestler versus a grappler. You see all these things, and then that's what my father never wanted. He never wanted to be a striker versus a grappler when it's with me. It's this grappler's versus an all-rounded fighter. He put me in jiu-jitsu fights, and he's like, you're going to be the best at jiu-jitsu right now. You're not leaving. And then that's how I won the King of the Youth. I won the Black Belt division in Grapplers Industry. I won the Pan Pacifics. He made sure I was that. Then he said, now we're going to do your kickboxing. He put me in all these kickboxing fights. We went and won the kickboxing title. We had all the fights in kickboxing, and we knocked them all out. And now we're even doing one more just to put the cherry on top. When I go into MMA, it's going to be a force to be recognized with. It's going to be, when I go in there, where are you going to beat me? But Jarrod's so lucky it's not an MMA fight. Like, he actually is. Like, my grappling is even not the same, or if not better than my striking. It really is. So when I go into the fight, wherever the fight goes, I'm going to break him. Wherever it goes. Grappling, I'll destroy you. Striking, I'll destroy you. Wrestling, I'll destroy you. What are you going to do to me? So when you have that confidence of wherever the fight goes, I'm going to finish you. Never once have I said, I need to take him down. I hated that. I used to be with some training partners or some people, and they'd be like, oh, we need to get the fight to the ground. I was like, no, man, I can't. That's never going to happen. I get you down if I want to get you down. You know what I mean? Half the time, the fights get into the ground is because I outstrike them, they shoot on me. And then the fight gets to the ground. So that's the plan, you know what I mean? I start off as a grappler and all that. All my fights have been by knockouts. So I haven't even time to show my grappling in the MMA scene.
Crazy.
I mean, so once I knock out,
goosebumps hearing this, bro.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
so once I knock out Jarrod, if he has enough balls, come to MMA and then I'll tap you out. You know what I mean? Whichever way you want to go, I'll beat you in there. He's so lucky. Not really, but you know, like now you can't even shoot to save your life. Like, you know what I mean? You can't get an easy way out by submission.
Was there somebody that inspired you to fight this way?
John Jones.
John Jones?
I saw John Jones with it, and I saw he beats everyone everywhere. Everywhere, you know what I mean? He takes them down, he elbows them and cuts them open and submits them, and then he outstrikes them, and then he's beating everyone at their own game. Elite Depor is a big thing. This guy's a grappler. He started off as a grappler. Now he's in UFC knocking everyone out. Like, what are you going to do? Take him down. He'll submit you, you take him down. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, all these people is like, far out. These guys are specialists. And I know that you can't really be a specialist at everything, but I'm going to be the first for that. That's my goal. I'm going to be the best at every individual sport. It's martial arts. MMA is not a sport. It's not. It brings everything together. It's kickboxing. It's jiu-jitsu. It's karate. It's wrestling. It's everything comes together. Boxing. It's everything comes together. And my goal is to be this master of everything and then bring it all together.
Crazy. Fucking nuts, bro. Like, do you think John Jones was just ahead of his time being a specialist at everything then?
Yeah, 100%. No one was, when John Jones was around, you only just saw like, there was like Street Fighters things, like Kimbo Slice type of stuff.
Yeah.
There was only grappling or only strikers. John Jones came in and mixed it all together and beat everyone everywhere. And when you have that thing, bro, you fight a striker, like the last guy I fought, he was just a pure striker. And a lot of people were saying, take him down. And I'm like, nah, I'm knocking him out. He's a striker. I'm going to beat you in your own game and then I do whatever I want to you. You know what I mean? Like, if I fight a grappler in my next fight, I'm going to take him down. I'm going to take the grappler down and beat him on the ground and then do whatever I want after that.
I love it. So what does, for you to fit all this in, what does training look like for you
It's a
during
busy
the week?
schedule, bro. It's a
And does it
busy
change
schedule.
during camp? Like, does camp change anything?
Yeah, camp does change. So I would wake up early morning, swim, run, do something light that just gets you really awake. You know, it doesn't harm the body. Actually, something like swimming sometimes in the morning, go for a little light run, get the morning. So you win the morning, you win the day. Then the afternoon will come, let's say like either 10, no, not the afternoon, maybe a bit earlier, even like 10, 11. Sometimes it changes between it, depends if I'm doing grappling or striking. Train that morning session, take that break, then come back and train in the afternoon again. And if it's MMA, probably I'll do my striking in the morning, grappling at night, or grappling in the morning, striking at night. And if it's just kickboxing, it's every single day kickboxing in and out. Jarrod's not training anywhere near me. That's the truth. You guys don't understand, you know. You know, I'll be doing videos and stuff. I say I don't train, I don't do this, I don't.
Yeah.
No, they have to stop me from training. My problem will be overtraining. Jarrod doesn't train like me, and it's as simple as that. I watched a video of him hitting pads. I saw FFC posted it. What the hell, bro? You got a kid holding your pads. The hell's that? It's like a kid from his kid class probably holding your pads. That's first of all. Oh, I wish I trained like that. You know what I mean? I don't. The real thing is I respect him. I do. I respect Jarrod. He comes in and he's fighting. Not much people do that. This year has been a bit ruined for me because no one will fight. That's the biggest problem I had.
Do you mind mentioning how many fights are meant to
I was
happen?
meant to have like 8 fights maybe this year. I've had 2. I mean, this will be my 3rd. If he shows up. Jarrod, it's going to be an easy night. It's going to be quick. It's going to be nice. Just show up. I'll take care of the rest. Please. Please, just show up. So,
How is camp going for this? Is this camp been different to any other?
yeah, this camp's different.
Yeah.
This camp was the real meaning of blood, sweat, and tears. I talk a lot, bro. I got to train a lot. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I have that superior confidence because of the training. You know what I mean? That's the lab. That's where you really put everything you work on show. We train different. Me and my brothers, we train different. Australian League team helps us with that. We really train different to the rest. You know what I mean? That's why you bring a lion to a dogfight. My dad always says that. We bring a lion to a dogfight. All of them are good. All these fighters, they're all good. Jarrod, yeah, he's all right. You know what I mean? Fighters are good. But you have that one that comes in and just wipes them. And that's the plan, bro. This fight's not going to the judges. I would rather die to bring that fight to the judges. I'm finishing him clean, and it's going to be no question asked. You know what I mean? My fights have never been to the judges. They never will. And so far, it's never going to be. You know what I mean? This fight is no different. The last fight, I said that. The last fight was first round knockout. The one before that was first round knockout. These fights have been first round knockouts. So it's going to be good, bro.
I love it. So when you was announced that you were the main event, what was your initial reaction, and how did you react to your opponent as well?
Actually, I got the call, and then from FFC, and they said, "How would you like to fight the main event?" I'm like, "Yeah, 100%." Like, every time I actually fight, I was always unhappy. Every fight, because I was like, I need to be the main event. I'm either first or last. That's my mentality.
Yep.
You either put me in the early prelims or put me in the main event. I'm no middleman. I'm no getting the show started. I'm the main event, and that's how. Bro, my fights really. I was the main event. There was main events, and really, people were there for me. You know what I mean? Like. So when I got the call, I'm like, now it's time. You know what I mean? Now I finally got it, and I got it within not that many fights. You know what I mean? Like doors open big because you say what you're gonna do, and you go out and do that. People put that respect.
Yep.
You know what I mean? People want to see you. I think a lot more people want to see me get knocked out than win straight out.
Mayweather-esque.
Yeah. But I got the call saying, yeah, be main event. I'm like, yeah, well, whoever, literally whoever. And then they said it was gonna be Jarrod. I didn't know who he was. You know what I mean? And then I saw. And then they're like, oh, this guy, they showed me him. I'm like, what a shit haircut. The fuck's that haircut? And I was like, I was just not even worried about the pain. I'm like, how do you go to your barber and say, I want that? I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. But, and then I saw he fought one of our good friends, Jono Jr. And Jono Jr. smoked him in MMA. So I'm like, yeah, done. I saw a bit of his fights, and he's the same as the rest. It's going to be the same result. Jarrod's getting knocked out. Nothing's changing.
That leads me on to my next question. So without giving too much away, even though I think we both know what you're going to say, how do you see this fight playing out?
Jarrod's head on the canvas, having a nice snap. My hand raised. Everyone's screaming. And that's it. I don't ever say it's going to be first round, third round, second round. whatever the fight is going to be, it's going to be out there. I don't see him surviving the first. I really don't. And honestly, the ref should be doing a big close on, because if Jarrod has a bit of a retarded brain and he's willing to take more damage than what he's going to take, good, I'll bash you for 3 rounds and I'll finish in the last 10 seconds of the third round, or I'll finish in the first 10 seconds of the first. So the fight is ending by a knockout. Simple. It's not. Judges' wins don't really satisfy me. I mean, if I win this, I swear, if I win this fight by decision, I'll be like, okay, it doesn't do. I know I'm gonna win. I know I'm gonna win. It doesn't change. My mentality knows I'm gonna win. It's how I'm gonna win, and it's put on that performance.
Yep.
You know what I mean? People come and they pay for violence. We're gonna give him violence. Jarrod thinks this is he really thinks this is probably like a little sport he's doing, or hobby, or whatever the hell he thinks this is. I'm coming in there because it's all I have. It's all I know what to do. And like I said to you before, this thing is going to be feeding my family. Is going to set my future kids up. Is going to set my career up. This is when you have one thing in your life, you're going to do whatever it takes to get there. And if Jarrod, I hope he's hungry enough for that. I hope you have that same mentality. I hope that you're doing this not for you. You're doing this for your family. You're doing this for your future life. You're doing this for a living. Because if you are, please come in and put on a good show. You know what I mean? Don't fall early. Don't fall early. That's all I say to him. Just stay up a bit. Stay up a bit. You're going to fall, but just get back up. Come on, let's put on the show. I'll carry him up. I'll bring him back up. I'll say, come on, Jarrod. Keep it going.
Oh, God. So what do you like to do outside of the gym? This is your life. It's very obvious, but how do you wind down? How do you relax? What do you kind of do at home?
I really got to tone down, because I actually hate staying home. I'm not a homebody. I hate it. I hate staying home. I'm not like my brother. My brother Danny can just sit in bed all day and do absolutely nothing. He loves it. I can't. I need to be out. So if I'm not in camp, I'm going to be going out. You know, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to go out. But if I'm in camp right now, like, I'll just go to the boys' house, go to something, distract yourself. You know what I mean? I get bored. You know what I mean? I think I have ADHD straight out. I can't sit at home. I get bored. I sit there. I can't even watch a move all the time. I need to do something. I need to be out. I need to be moving. So I'll probably go to the boys' house, go get food, like something light. I'll bring my brothers mainly, you know, kick back. I like to hang out with people with the same mentality as me. You know, I can't go with people that just party boys. People that the same mentality. We both got training at 8 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. We come home at a reasonable time, but we still go out and just enjoy, you know what I mean?
Love it.
So going back to the fight game, how do you react based on a crowd? You love a big crowd. How would you feel with no crowd?
No, I wouldn't like it.
Nah?
Hate it. I mean, I actually perform, a lot of people perform better in the gym. I'm the opposite.
Oh, really?
I'm way better in the
Like
show.
when the lights are
When
on,
the lights
it's
on,
just the
I'm a
machines
different
out.
person. And I do different things. Sometimes I'm just like, how did I even do that? I'm like, far out.
Like UFC Apex?
Yeah, nah, I would hate that.
Yeah.
I would hate that. Yeah, some of the boys in AT, I'll speak to them, they're in the UFC. I'm like, do you like the Apex? Like, I could never do it. If I had to, I had to. But the crowd is what I love. You know what I mean? It's a drug that you can never get from anything else. When you got people screaming, I remember my kickboxing fight. I knocked a guy out, and I swear they put me to the corner, and I could feel the rope shaking from how loud it was. You know what I mean? I could feel the canvas shaking. That feeling is different. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're 100% suit a big crowd, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's what I love. I love to
100%.
bring that thing in. You know,
That's you.
I like to just bring it's a show. You know what I mean? I like to pull out and perform in front of everyone. What the hell do I gain if I don't perform people? You know what I mean? I'm running the gym every day. What? I'll take another sparring session. Nah, this ain't a sparring session. This is a fight. This is for people to watch. This is for all eyes on me. I want that target on my back. It's more pressure. But just because more, as it being more pressure, it's more reward.
Yep.
And that's what I do. I do this for the reward.
So how do you think you would go in a hostile environment? So say, for example, UFC calls and it's in Brazil against a Brazilian. How do you think you would go with like a hostile crowd where then don't...
I don't want them to like me. I actually don't. I don't want to be liked.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I want to be the bad guy. I see in this MMA, people are scared to take that bad guy role.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I would, since a kid, I swear to you, I always wanted the bad guy to win. I was watching Batman, I wanted Joker to win. You know what I mean? I swear to you, I always wanted, like, I was watching Avengers, I wanted Thanos to win. I always like the bad guy role. I like to take that bad guy theme and take it and run with it. You know what I mean? I'm not a good guy. You better want me to lose. You know what I mean? You better want me to lose.
And then you're going to disappoint.
And then you're going to be disappointed. I'm going to sit there and say, I told you so.
Yep.
So sad.
Exactly. The story only becomes because of the villain. Yep. And the villain always has a better story than the good guy. You know what I mean? I'm not the good guy here. I'm the bad guy that's going to do good. And love me or hate me, you're going to end up loving me because of the game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I think like I don't want to be a bad guy like Colby Covington, as I was saying. That's
Yeah,
too far. You know,
yeah.
I'm not disrespectful. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just like all these guys like Conor McGregor. He was the bad guy. He was the bad guy. He had his country behind him. I
Yeah.
want Australia to love me.
Yeah.
As long as Australia loves me and supports me,
Yeah.
let's go take on the rest.
So with these big crowds, before you walk out, what are you doing backstage? Do you have a routine?
Backstage, I like to actually get there late.
Really?
I don't like sitting around. I don't like, you know what I mean? I zone off. So right now, I'll be thinking about fight now because I'm talking to you. The minute I leave, the fight's not happening. I zone out. The fight's going to come, then I deal with it. You know what I mean? I learn how to deal with it in my brain. The backroom I was saying to you before, it's another monster comes out of me. I turn into another switch. Something else comes out of me and it's not a person that I can bring into this normal life. You know what I mean? I can't. That person is not a person I would like to be. I mean, it's not this guy I'm talking to and having a laugh with. It's another person. When I go in there, my last fight, I'm laughing and smiling there before the fight even happened. It's like a serial killer mentality. You know what I mean? I know what I'm about to do and I'm going to go do it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. And in the locker room, I come in there and my mind changes, starts switching and I'm really there, kill to be killed. Jarrod, are you willing to die there tonight? Are you? Because I am. Are you willing to die? Because if I fight Francis Ngannou, he's going to kill me in there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I hope you're ready to die because if you're not, you're gonna get hurt.
Love it. Well, you brought up Francis Ngannou. This leads into our next question. Now, this is usually the hard one. Any time frame, weight classes don't matter. Any discipline. Who would your dream fight or fights be? Plain and simple. Any discipline.
What, like famous or in general?
Anyone, anything.
Doesn't even have to be a fighter.
Doesn't have to be a fighter. We've had some answers, not a fighter. But anyone, any time frame.
Batman.
Batman.
I rate it.
I want to take on. He's a martial arts hand. But he can't have weapons.
No.
Can't use none of that gadget
Okay,
shit.
okay.
None of that gadget. I can't have that.
Yeah.
That thing he throws at
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
But I'd like to take on some Batman, bro. I'll take Batman and then I'll take Harley Quinn. You know, I'll take his girl too. You know, I'll take Batman and Harley Quinn come over here. No, but if it was actually a fighter, Connor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Prime
He
Connor.
brings it, I'll bring it. Like that's a dream fight. You know what I mean? Those fights will be.
That would be the greatest press conference of all time. That press conference, because he would somehow find information. Like, did you ever see the Draymond Green jersey or whatever he wore for the Mayweather fight?
No.
Bro, he wore a jersey it was a small snippet of him in a jersey, and that was the guy that his missus got caught in a cheating scandal with, for like Mayweather's missus. Like just little.
I guess I gotta find out some dirt about Jarrod.
But nah, McGregor, dude, I just want the press conference. The fight will be sick. The fight will be crazy,
Really
but
good
I
fight.
want that press
That
conference,
press conference would be huge.
Yeah, that's the fight. That's the real fight. The press conference. I wanted a press conference with Jarrod. I think me and Jarrod should.
Fuck, that's gonna be so much fun.
I think me and Jarrod before the fight should have a little face to face.
A little
Fight on
chat, just a
Sunday?
chat,
Mm.
just a chat.
A little a fight. The fight's on Sunday. The weigh-in's on Saturday. Friday or Thursday.
Let's
Let's
have a
get
chat.
together. Let's get all us three. Let's get Jarrod there, and then let's do a little face to face talk. Like I really want to talk to him in person.
Yeah.
I wish I saw him, bro. I would have bought my clippers and shaved his head there.
Well, we'll look to organise that as long as
Let's do
you
it.
keep your hands to yourself.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
dealing.
I'm a
of course, of course,
businessman.
Of course.
The only thing I'll lay my hands on him for is cutting his hair. I'm not cutting his hair. What do I?
Do you have barber experience?
My mate does. Alush Barber's got some experience. I'll send you over to him and he can give you a fresh fade.
I like it.
I love it, bro.
All right. For the people that don't train or want to get into training, what's the biggest misconception about the fight game?
Yeah, that's at Australian League Team I teach kids classes. I help out a lot of the young youth, you know what I mean? And the biggest thing that you got to understand is it's not an easy sport. It's a hard sport. And the hardest thing about it really is the consistency. That beats everything. You got a kid that's consistent, don't worry about talent. Don't worry about talent. Jarrod's probably done well for himself because I think he's the most untalented guy I've ever seen in my life. But because he probably just kept doing it, now he's about to get knocked out this Sunday. So maybe it didn't end well for him. But it's, you know, it goes out to show that consistency is the biggest thing. Win, lose, draw, bad day, shit day. Your girlfriend's breaking up with you. You have family problems. You have no money, you show up and you train no matter what happens. That's the biggest thing. Consistency beats everything. Hard work, everything, but consistency. You got to stay there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the whole week. That's my biggest thing. Consistency, stay consistent. And the outside life, party life, girls, that's the big thing, you know what I mean? Because once you start building a bit of a name for yourself, everyone's your friend.
Yep.
I mean, everyone wants you coming out with them. Everyone wants you to party with them. Everyone wants you to take you out. You got to stay true to your circle, and you got to avoid that. That's not the life you live. You got to pick your life that you want. You know what I mean? And that's why I personally believe religion is probably the best thing for that. You know what I mean? It keeps you disciplined. Look at a lot. Most of these fighters, not maybe some aren't, but I look at it. I see most of these fighters are really religious, heavily religious, because it's a good discipline to have. You know what I mean? You got to do it beyond yourself sometimes. We're selfish. If we think about ourselves, we're going to go out. You know what I mean? We're going to do things. You got to have a bigger reason to do it, you know? And that's the hard bit. The outside life, the nightclubs, the partying, the attention, all that's the hard bit. You know what I mean? Stay away from that. Going out on a Saturday night comes and all your friends are going out and you got to be in bed by 9 o'clock. That's the hard bit. You know what I mean? Because you got to fight the next day. You got training tomorrow morning. That's the hard bit. So consistency and the outside life.
Love it. Now, you've got the main event coming up next weekend, which is about time.
I can't
but
wait, bro.
dude, it's
I
gonna be
cannot wait.
sick.
This has been gone for
Is there
too long.
anyone that you want to thank? Anything you want to plug? Anything else booked in that you want to mention?
Nah.
Anything at all?
Of course, I want, first one I always say thank you to is my dad. That guy is really our blessing in life, you know what I mean? That guy, no one's stronger than him, you know? He brought us together. He brings everything together, and he really trains us, you know what I mean? That no one puts in more work than him. You know what I mean? He's there morning, he's there night. He sacrifices everything for his kids. That one's my biggest thank you. You got Dom from 8-Blade, legend. 8-Blade helped me out a lot. They always do. They help me out with my striking a lot. We're Australian lead team, of course, but 8-Blade does help out. Dom literally leaves time for his family and comes and help us, you know what I mean? You got Australian lead team, you got Tommy Gunn. He's like our brother. He's been there since day one. You know what I mean? We love Tommy. A big one is Ninos, bro. That guy is different, you know. That guy took me in since I was 8 years old. Took me in, and besides my father, he's my second dad. Straight out. I don't really look at Ninos like a coach or, you know, a nice guy. That guy's like my dad. You know what I mean? That guy brought me to be what I am today. Him and my father are one by one, you know what I mean? That guy brought me to what I am today. He took in my family. He really changed my life around. So if it wasn't for Ninos, I wouldn't be sitting here and doing this podcast. I'll be a main event right now. Ninos is a lot behind the scenes, you know what I mean? He doesn't like that.
He hates it,
He hates
doesn't
it.
it?
He doesn't like that. He's the most humblest guy.
When I saw him on Embedded, I'm like, how did they get him?
Yep, he is. He is the most humblest guy you'll ever see. He would never do this. Yeah, I want to do a podcast. He's really rare of it. You know what I mean? He's always telling me, stop talking shit. Stop doing that. You know what I mean? He's like that dad. Like, stop. That guy, bro, is a killer. He's the most generous, hardworking man I've ever seen. You know, he is something different. You know what I mean? And all the things I do comes from him. You know, he's behind the scenes. He doesn't even want me to thank him. You know what I mean? But that person is there. Him and my father are the main two people in my life that anything's for them. You know what I mean? I do this for them. Them and my brothers. My brothers are my second half. You know what I mean? People, they're my twins. You know what I mean? These people are forced to be recognized with. I said this before. If you think I'm good, these guys are better. They really are. You got Will, Zane, and Danny at different level, and they haven't even started. We're in the lab right now. You know what I mean? We're just building a little project. Because once we come out, we're taking out every division. The Breich brothers will be on top one day. And there's going to be a champion in each brother, each thing. And the Breichers is going to take over the MMA scene. The Breich and AT, nothing's stopping it.
Can't fucking wait.
I can't wait. I really can't wait. I can't wait to even for them to start. You know what I mean? My brother's fighting. Zane's fighting on the 23rd. Zane's fighting 23rd.
On what?
On Hex, I think it is.
Crazy.
After Hex.
Who's he
Rotex,
fighting?
so it is. I don't know the guy's name.
That's okay.
I don't know the guy's name, but I think it's the main or co-main event.
Yep.
The title, the welterweight strap. He's going to do damage, bro. And Danny's trying to fight, but no one will fight him. Same problem as me. No one will fight him. He can't get a fight.
I don't blame him.
You know, if it was me, I wouldn't fight me either.
I wouldn't either.
I really wouldn't fight me either. But bro, once we start, I keep saying this, and it probably gets annoying because I keep saying this. Once we start, it's done. It's done for them. So enjoy it. Enjoy the divisions that you guys have. Enjoy everything because once we come into the game, we're taking you off. And this Sunday will prove everything.
Can't fucking wait. Well, guys, that has been another episode of Mumble Mouth MMA podcast. Ryan, we cannot thank you enough. Boys in the background, can't thank you for making the trip. You guys drove a long way to get here.
Yeah, it was.
Guys, November 9, Fusion Fight Night main event. Ryan, tune in. Don't miss out on the show.
Do not miss this show. Trust me on that. Everyone that's watching this, love me or hate me, come and support. Come and watch me. Jarrod's going to get knocked out, and it's as simple as that. So come watch me. Come see what I'm going to do, and come watch me put my talent into work.
Love it, bro. Thank you so much
brother.
for
You're a
visiting,
legend,
and we'll
bro.
catch you all guys later. Peace.